Siihenkö päätit jäädä? Voi herranjestas. Voi vittu. No niin, pääsen mä pois.
Amen. We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majduddin. Taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise.
Rukoillaan. No, jatkahan nyt.
Amen.
As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today, for it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him! Bring him forward that God's justice might be done!
Ahdistavaa. Ja kyllä nyt on pakko tehdä näin. Tähän menee muuten ikä ja terveys. Ei vittu. Hei. Kas vittu. Hei vittu. Siko mun pois. Mä en halua vittu noiden satana archerinin kanssa jäädä leikkimään. Noin. Pidä sitä nyt. Joo, kävihän se noinkin.
I would see your eyes before you die.
I sense you expected someone else.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We
Altar on
cannot
selvästi
deny your
neitsyt.
success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity to reclaim what has been stolen, to turn your victories to our advantage.
Al-Muallim still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Arthur to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You were not my target. I will not take your life. You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll see.
Joo. Pääsään nyt pois. Se ei huomannut, että oli muija, niin... Ekan kerran kun pelasin, niin... Oli silleen, että... Jaa, että... Mulla onkin joku toinen target, että se on muija. En tiedä yhtä, että se olisi pitänyt olla se... Roberto Calli, mikä olikaan. Nyt voi jostain karkuun. Kastina vittu. Vaikka tonne vähän murjauhin päin. Ei sitten. No niin. Kiitos. Sokea vartija. Nyt vaan täytyy liikkua varovasti tenoita ja tajua mua. Noin.
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. My family's sick and dying.
Nehän
Could you
vittu.
spare a few coins? I beg of
Kyllä
you.
täältä.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please. I've done nothing wrong.
Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that!
Tästä.
Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that!
Kammo kattoo.
Die, thief!
Joo. Estoilla päävastusta pois päivältä. Voi herra jestas.
There he is! You cannot run forever!
A crusade for what? Ignorance?
No täältä.
Madness? We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can.
Siinä se olis, mutta... Tuus. No, älä sitten mene. Älä missään nimessä. Rokeetamassa niitä vitukiviä. No niin. Noin. Tässä sieltä lähet etsimään mua. Better things to do. Missä nyt tuolla? Olis kyllä ihan mielenkiintoista tietää, että jos mä olisin niinku ihan tässä niinku tällä tavalla ja se näkis niinku tällä tavalla, se näkis mut se lähtis mun perään, niin mitenköhän tapahtuis? Voidaan reikä helvetillistä bugia.
It was a trap.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mualim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict. Men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay,